So now we're going to start at the back. I'm going to open it up so you can see inside. I have closed all of the shades so that once I get inside, you'll be able to see the shades all closed, and then I'll open them. But this is the inside of the van from the back. This seat here folds down. It drops down right there. I've actually had kids sit there, but that's not what that does that for. This seat actually folds down into a bed, and you can do that from this control panel right here, or from the control panel, which you can barely see. It's up above the so once you get it folded down as a seat or as a bed, it moves forwards and it moves backwards as well to create as much room as you want. And again, you can control this from the front or up at the driver's seats, or you can control it from the back here on this control. Go into the side door, and again, this does open up, 2 doors. You can see both doors do have the shades. So 2 captain's chairs, and they do slide back and forth. We're going to go in, and this is the back seat again with the shades down, closed. A lot of room. I'm going to sit down in the back seat. Even when this is all the way back, there's plenty of storage space back behind. And this is the view from the back seat. Plenty of leg room. All seats do move forward and back. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the shades. Open. It's much lighter in here. All the windows are tinted except obviously the front. But this is the van on the inside, and I'm going to show you again. I'm going to stand up. This is the rear storage area with the back seat slid all the way back. This blind right here does need some adjustment. It's the only one. There is storage up here in these compartments. It goes back both ways. I got a blanket actually right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one right here. 6, 7. Now, this TV does work. There's a VCR right here, back in here. That VCR does not work. We've never replaced it because with the advent of our laptops and iPads and such, we don't need them anymore. But the TV does work. You can see this is entertainment center. These are to plug in headphones. These headphones right here, so that as you're driving along, somebody sitting here can plug in and watch the TV and listen to it without anybody else having to hear it. Those same plugs are here for the back seat on both sides, and also on this side for the middle chair. There is a little stereo here for the back as well. You can plug in a video game to watch on the TV that we just saw. This also controls some of the audio systems, as well as the valance lights, which are the lights up inside these wooden valances. This control panel controls not only the audio and the video from up front, but it also controls that back sofa, as I explained, as well as the valance lights. And lastly, we have a AM/FM cassette CD player. There's the CD player. And this knob right here controls all of the sound, and so that the back speakers will play either this radio from up front, the TV, or the back stereo that I already showed you. And this is a little compartment area to keep various items. Drink holder. Now I'm going to show you one other item that does not work, and that is the speedometer. Now, the speedometer itself does not work. The odometer does. So I'm going to start this up. Wait for the glow plugs to finish. Now again, the engine is under this compartment right here. And you have your fuel gauge, your electric gauge, your water temperature gauge, and your oil pressure gauge. Now, as I said, the speedometer does not work, but you can see the odometer sits at 68,112. The actual speedometer does work when it's very cold, for whatever reason. But this is the view from up front. You have lights down here. You have window control. You have washer and cruise. You have, this is the control for the rear AC unit or heat. And you can hear how quiet this is. As I sit here. So all in all, it's a wonderful van. Great way to travel. And again, we traveled, there were 6 of us, excuse me, yes, that's right, 6 of us traveling in this van, and all our stuff, pulling a camper, a pop-up camper. We traveled all the way out west through the mountains into Utah. Took 3 weeks. And we averaged 14 miles to the gallon. That's the entire thing. 14 miles to the gallon, doing about 75 miles an hour on the interstate through the mountains. So, wonderful vehicle. We just don't need it anymore.